Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Yes, this is actually mine. You guys know I play guitar, right? So I thought, I've been thinking about this for a while, about trying mandolin out. Yes, my wife has one. I could always try hers, but it's her toy, not mine. And anyway, so I was looking on Kijiji today, a little for sale board we have here, and the guy was selling this for 50 bucks. And it's a Smoky Mountain, and the model on this is an SM60, looks like either BCS or BGS, probably BCS, or BC, I don't know, I have to figure it out. I don't have my up-close glasses. I'll have it in the video description, don't worry. But anyways, I looked at this and I liked the style of it, and he only wanted 50 bucks. And it's like, wow, that's in pretty cherry condition. And it's got nice tuners on it too, which are the kind of tuners that I like. So it's going to be good for good stable tuning, easy to tune up. And it has a truss rod, which you usually don't find until you get into a little bit more higher end machines. I did find one on reverb.com for sale, exact same one, exactly the same, for like 150 bucks, and I thought, well, he wants 50 and I don't have 50 bucks, but I offered a trade. And so I ended up trading him my Outlaw Effects delay pedal that I had, and because I have delay in several of my guitar amps already, and I really don't use delay, but if I want to, at least it's there in the amp. I can just turn it on, and you know, I also don't have to dial in a bunch of crap either. It's kind of nice. I did find with that with the delay pedal, although it's nice, it's kind of it could have been better, you know, for more sensitivity. But what I have built into my amps is like really awesome. It's like just dial in where you need, you know, however much or how little, and it works out great. So anyways, he said sure, so we did a trade. This thing still has the factory. I don't know what you would even call that junk, but it's like the little protector stuff, which we're about to take off because I hate that stuff. But it's kind of nice to have it and take it off, and you know, things look so much better when it's out of the way. So there we go. Not even a scratch on it. Apparently he tried to play, didn't work for him, and it's like, okay. Not everybody can learn instruments, or this particular instrument either. You know, I'm going to have an interesting time because I am a lefty. And now I can switch it to righty, or sorry, I can switch it to lefty. But this is right-handed. I am going to give it a really good honest go though first, guys, to try and play right-handed. See how that goes out for me. If not, I can buy a left-handed nut. And with the bridge, all you have to do is flip it, because this one has intonation cutouts. And so I have to make sure I have all my measurements ahead of time to make sure the bridge goes back in the same placement. But then I also have to rotate it and then change the angle the opposite direction, change the nut, and that's all there is to it. And if I need to, you know, adjust the truss rod, at least it has an adjustable truss rod. But I think this is kind of cool. My wife's is a Fender, and it's an F-hole model. And so if you know anything about mandolins, you'll know what I'm talking about. This one is kind of more set up like an acoustic, so it's kind of more my kind of thing anyway for style. That's about all I can do right now. Mind you, we could turn it around. Okay, so I suck, right? Good. We know that. I'm going to suck for probably quite a while on this till I learn it. It has a really super low action setup on it, like really good. And there's no buzzing frets that I found, so that's pretty awesome. And like the condition, I would give this thing like 99.8%. There's only one little tiny mark on it, and that's just up here, and other than that, it's cherry. You know, my wife's kind of jealous because it's red and it's her favorite color. But, you know, it's also got black too, so, you know, it works. But, and the rest of it's black. Nice binding on it. Looks to be a pretty good quality instrument in my books. I was actually talking to my buddy Bob over at Long McQuaid, and we've known each other for years, and I asked him about Smoky Mountain, and apparently Music City used to sell Smoky Mountain at one time, and he said they're pretty decent, so, you know, because I mean, you know, like anything else, these things can get bloody expensive. But it came with a case, which is kind of nice, very tight fitting case, but very well thick padded too, which is kind of nice. So if you do have to take it outside and it's not so nice out, you know, for temperature wise, at least it'll keep it pretty warm. It came with some D'Addario strings, and they broke 4 of the high strings. At least that's what I'm going to call them. So the plain steel strings, they broke 4 of them, so they've used those 4 out of there. D'Addario is good stuff, so I'll probably buy just more sets, and you know, $12 for a set of strings ain't bad. But I'm going to see if they got lesser expensive strings, but I'm sure they do at Long McQuaid. But anyways, also came with an amp cable, which this is not electric. I've looked everywhere. There's nowhere to plug in. But it did come with an amp cable and, of course, the truss rod Allen key. So I'm going to leave this Allen key in with this bag all the time, because I've got so many Allen keys that I even can't remember which one was the original one for some of my guitars, so they're all in a big pile. But this one's in its own little packet, so I'm actually going to hang it up right beside, I think. Yeah, I'll just hang this one up right beside the mandolin. This way, if I need it, it's there. But you know, it's funny, I needed another amp cable anyways. Even though it's a cheapie, it'll do what I need it to do, so hey, free amp cable. Got some match pick picks, and these are, the heck are these things? 0.60 millimeters, so they're a little bit hefty. Wonder what the flexibility rate is like on these. Let's just try this in the left-handed mode, I know. Okay, that's a little different. I think I'll go with a lighter pick. I like lighter picks, this way I don't break strings. So, let's see. Yep, that's it for the goodies. Aw, that was no fun. Anyways, so yeah, nice case. That can just go straight to storage, because I hang stuff on the walls, and I actually have a hook that's kind of lonely, so it needs a friend. So that's where my mandolin's going to be hanging. So, yeah, we'll get rid of that. Got this stuff, that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll try these 60s out of my acoustic guitar. Yeah, strings. Not bad. Very happy with this, so that was a pretty sweet deal. In time will tell. So don't consider this a review by any means, because I'm a noob to this now. But when the time comes, I will actually do a review for you guys. But I'll tell you right now, for what I've got invested in it, compared to the pedal and the power pack I gave up with it, I'd say I definitely got an awesome deal, price-wise, you know, for value. I like the color scheme. It is nice. I love the low action and everything. I adore the tuners, you know, so maybe my wife can teach me, because she knows a few things already. She knows a few chords, right? And maybe she'll play more if I play with her. There you go, right? So that is definitely different. It's so small of a neck, you know. It's like, I don't. It's different. We're gonna figure this thing out. We will. So whenever I learn my first song, even if it's something simple and basic, we'll put her up on YouTube, and I'll embarrass myself for you guys. You know that. In the meantime, thanks for watching and checking out my new axe. Yes, we'll still call it an axe. It's still a guitar. It's just a mandolin guitar, right? So, okay, so it's not really technically a guitar, but it's got strings. It's for me. There you go. Thanks for watching. Catch you later, guys.